Welcome to Wolf Chevrolet. Today we're taking a closer look at some of the interior and exterior features in our 2021 Chevrolet Suburban. The Suburban is featured in a gray paint finish and is the RST trim. It includes features such as our black assist steps, a backup camera with adaptive and hitch guidelines, a trailering package, powered liftgate, heated front seats, tri-zone climate control, as well as Android Auto and Apple Carplay. Now moving into the front of the Suburban, we can see that we have a chrome finish door handle. Just beyond that, we have our door locks and unlocks button. Moving down, we have all of the controls for our powered outside mirrors, our window locks, as well as our powered window controls with one touch up and down driver and passenger window. Then we have our seat memory, a little bit of extra storage throughout the door. Then moving to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our parking brake, our traction control, our sensors, as well as the buttons for our plugs. Below it, we have our drive mode select, as well as tow haul mode. On the right-hand side of it, we have all of our lighting controls. Moving up into the middle, we can see our cluster gauge. We have a digital information system in the center. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel is our cruise settings, as well as our forward collision alert. The right-hand side of the steering wheel has all of our hands-free, as well as the settings to control what is displayed in our cluster gauge. Just to the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we have all of our drive settings. Then we have our infotainment system. We can see that we have our audio, our Bluetooth, a Wi-Fi hotspot, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Swiping across to the right, we also have our apps, our Sirius XM satellite radio, as well as our OnStar and some additional climate controls. If we hit our climate button, we can see that we have our backup camera. We do have adaptive guidelines, as well as our hitch guidelines. And to exit this, we can just click again. Moving down below that, we have some additional controls if we choose not to use the touchscreen that's available. Then we have our dual zone front climate control. We can see below we also have our climate control for the rear. We can either control it through here or the back of the vehicle. Below either side we have our driver and passenger front heated seat controls. Below it we have a USB-C, a USB, and a 12-volt plug on the passenger side. We have some additional storage throughout. We can see we have our 2 cup holders as well. In one of our cup holders I currently have our key. We can see at the top we have our locks and unlocks, our remote starter, as well as all of the controls for our powered liftgate and the window on the liftgate and our alarm system. Moving to our center console, we can see that it's in a leather finish with red trim. We have some storage on top, opening up through the press on the front. We can see we have deep storage, as well as a storage tray on top. In the front, we have a USB-C, a USB, and an SD slot. Moving across to the seats, they are also in a jet black finish with the red trim throughout them. They are heated in both the seat back and the seat cushion. Then moving above the rear view mirror, we have all of the controls for our OnStar, the controls to open our powered liftgate, our rear check reminder, our garage door memory, and then we just have our lights on either side. Now walking down the side of the vehicle, moving down to the tires and wheels, we can see that we have a black alloy finish with gray accents, as well as our Chevrolet bow tie center cap. Up to the side mirrors, they are a paint match, as well as our door handles, also finished in the same paint throughout the vehicle. At the bottom, we have our black assist step. Moving to the back of the vehicle, we can see our Suburban badging, as well as our Chevrolet badging and our RST badging. Just below our Suburban badging, we have our backup camera. To open the rear of the vehicle, we have a button underneath that we can press on. And we can see our powered liftgate. Moving into the trunk area, we can see that we have a folding 60-40 split, third row seating, as well as some storage underneath, and a plug on the right-hand side. Then to close the vehicle, we have a button up on the left-hand side. Now moving into the rear of the vehicle, We once again have our chrome finish door handle, our door locks and unlocks, as well as a window control, and all of the storage throughout the door. Inside the vehicle itself, we can see that we have our magazine holders in both the driver and passenger seat. Between those, we have 2 cup holders for the rear, as well as our third climate control for the back of the vehicle. We also see at the bottom we have charging cables in USB-C format, as well as a 115 volt plug. Moving to the seats, we have 3 seats in the second row. They're all finished in our black cloth. In the middle seats, we have 2 more cup holders and some storage. Then moving into the back of the vehicle, we once again have our leather seating, and we have 3 seats back there as well. On the sides, we have a USB-C, as well as some storage. Then moving back out to the front of the vehicle, we can see down the side, we have all of the controls to push back our seat back to make the back more accessible. Thank you for joining me for this quick video walk around of the 2021 Chevrolet Suburban. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe for more daily videos, and we hope to see you at Wolf Chevrolet soon.